What up, YouTube? G4 Elite here once again, back with another late night video for you guys. Tonight's topic will be my thoughts on Grand Theft Auto as a whole game genre. The reason I want to talk about this is because I just finished Grand Theft Auto 5. I wanted to take my time with the game because it was $64 and that's a lot of fucking money, so I'm not going to rush through this shit. So I wanted to take my time with it, enjoy it, and give my thoughts on it. Things I did like about it, I did like this new story, having 3 characters over 1. I love Franklin, Michael, and Trevor way more than I like Niko Bellic from Grand Theft Auto 4. The problem I had with Niko Bellic was the nigga just wasn't interesting. His story wasn't enticing. I could even go as far as to say that nigga was straight up boring, and I had a lot of times I had a hard time understanding what him and Roman was even talking about in the game. So it was nice to have some characters with English as a first language. No offense, just saying. But the problem I did feel like I had with the game was I felt like Grand Theft Auto 5 was short as fuck. I don't know if that's just me or is it really just a short game. Like, this is the quickest I've ever beaten a Grand Theft Auto. I don't know why. Grand Theft Auto 4, it felt more lengthy as a game to me, and so did Vice City and shit like that. Those felt more lengthy. I don't know why, but some things I did like about the game, some other things I did like about the game is I like that we could buy property again. I found myself just going buying property for no reason. Property I didn't even really fucking need. I just bought it just because it was for sale. And I like that they brought that back from Vice City and shit, because I missed that. When they took that out of 4, I felt like that sucked real bad. That I couldn't buy property in fucking 4. But some things I wish they did do with 5 that I kind of wish they did, I would say is we still can't go in a lot of the buildings and shit. I know they make the city so massive and shit, but I feel like less would have been more. Like, I would prefer if the city was smaller, but you can go in every building in that smaller city. Like, give me a smaller city, but let me be able to interact more with the city. So that's what I kind of wish they did, but meh, what you gonna do? Some other things that I found weird is that, nigga, the pedestrians are way more aggressive in this game. I found myself standing in front of a nigga, just standing there chilling, and my nigga out of nowhere just swung on my ass. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I did to the dude before I take my shotgun out and blast him in the chest, I'm like, can we talk this out, my nigga? I was just standing here. But I guess not. So I found myself having to blast way more pedestrians. Sometimes I would have the controller just sitting down, and I would go get something to drink, and I'd come back and a pedestrian is punching me in the face and shit, Like I said, they way more aggressive in this game, and so is the cops. I remember in previous Grand Theft Auto games, I would be able to mow down like 8 or 9 people before I got 1 star. In Grand Theft Auto 5, I could sock one nigga in the face and I got a star already. They look at me, it's 2 stars. I run, it's 3 stars, so they way more aggressive in this game. But I like that they made it slightly easier to evade the cops. I could just go hide somewhere, and that's where I could get away from them. So I found myself having to put in the wanted down cheat less. Which brings me to my next point. I felt like this is the most honest I've ever played a Grand Theft Auto game. I didn't feel the need that I had to put in the gun cheat. I didn't feel the need to put in the infinite money cheat. I didn't have to put in all these other cheats. Or car cheats either. I felt like I played this Grand Theft Auto more straight than I played any Grand Theft Auto. I felt like they give you adequate amount of money that you could purchase all the weapons you need from the jump, so you don't really have to put in a weapons cheat. they give you a shitload of money after the first heist. You got enough money to get whatever gun you want. So I feel like I didn't have to put in as many cheat codes. I didn't have to put in any cheat codes, really. In the way your health meter recovers halfway after taking damage, didn't have to put in the health chain. So I felt like I don't know, it made me feel better that I didn't have to put in as many cheats to play in this game. So I guess that's what they were going for. They made it more manageable. And I like how I could skip certain parts of missions, because Lord knows I hate flying, whether it's planes, helicopters. Oh my god, I fucking hated those parts of the game, and I purposely skipped them motherfuckers. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If it was a Trevor part mission where I had to fly something, nigga, skip. I didn't feel like that. You know, but that brings me to another point where I liked the attribute system, where Trevor's good at flying, Franklin's good at driving, and Michael's good at shooting and shit. I like that they all had their own unique traits, their own specialties and things like that. But the story revolving them, I felt like the story was a bit hollow. It was a bit unsatisfying after I completed the shit. You know, I felt like what they did I'm not gonna spoil it, but I felt like what they did at the end of the game, they could have did it earlier parts of the game. Why did they wait till then to do it? I guess as they wanted to wait till the heist was done, but still, I felt like y'all would have been free way sooner. Like, why did y'all do all these missions for these guys if, you know, I felt like I didn't even appreciate the story that much like I used to. But is Grand Theft Auto 5 my favorite? Well, let me talk about the online right quick. I ain't gonna go too much in depth on the online. I'll just say that the online creation mode is the most shittiest thing I've ever seen in gaming history. They made that shit an art form to fuck up creating your own character. With that whole heritage shit, like, what did your grandmother look like? Well, who does she resemble? Like, who the fuck cares? You know, like, just let me put the nose I want to put, the lips I want to put, let me put the hairstyle I want to put, let me create the character I want to put. Give me some selections that way, and ditch the whole heritage lifestyle. That shit was just stupid. I don't know what the fuck Rockstar was thinking there. I felt like if you was gonna do it that way, just go back to Grand Theft Auto 4. Just go back to the way Grand Theft Auto 4 online was. It was way more simpler, and I had way more fun. You know, I feel like they put so much into this online. That's why they made the Grand Theft Auto 5 story so short and kind of unfulfilling, because they put so much into the online. And even the online was kind of so fucked, you know. But my favorite GTA game still is Grand Theft Auto 3. I don't know what it is, but that game set it off for me. Them ditching that whole upward view until the whole roam around view where it's kind of third person. They switched to that. I like the music better in that game. They had more quotables. My favorite quote from Grand Theft Auto 3 from the radio station is, "Ain't no thing but a chicken wing with a big fat butt laying in your lap." Just more quotables. Just more quotables. I like the Aguilar rising to the top. I like all them Rockstar rappers. And Grand Theft Auto 5, they put in all these new mainstream fags, like 2 Chainz and shit. And I did not want to listen to that, so I didn't enjoy the music like I did on the previous ones. Grand Theft Auto 3 just had everything. Perfect soundtrack, perfect everything. So that's why I appreciated Grand Theft Auto 3 the best. And I felt like that game had more longevity to me. After I beat it, I could still go back and still have fun with it. Even just riding around in Grand Theft Auto 3 was fun as fuck. Just going on police chases, the rampages were more fun. I feel like the rampages aren't even as fun in Grand Theft Auto 5. But I'm not saying the game is bad. Like I said, still light years better than 4, but not the best Grand Theft Auto to me. So that's just my thoughts on it. You can hit me in the comment down below. Tell me how you felt about Grand Theft Auto 5. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did it live up to the hype of the $1 billion that it made? So drop a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel for more discussions like this one. G4 Live here signing off. Thank you guys for watching.